Hello, and welcome to another edition of GWC Ranks, or whatever I put for the name of this video. But I'm back again. I'm gonna be ranking things, but today is a special occasion. It is October, it is Halloween month. I've been binging Halloween movies, I've been playing some scary games, and there's a very vital part of Halloween, especially for me as a kid, and you know, still into an adult. It's still one that I do enjoy from time to time, is the candy. That was, to me, growing up, when it came to Halloween time, I threw down when it came to candy, going door to door, getting all my candy, my snacks, going in my costume. I still remember my favorite Halloween. I went dressed as Link from Legend of Zelda. It was a handmade costume. I had my little shield, my sword, and it was perfect. And honestly, that year, perfect candy. I didn't get any trash. Everybody was giving out good stuff, and it was fantastic. And that's why today, for the tier list today, I'm going to be ranking Halloween candy. What is the top, what's the mid, and what is like bottom barrel. I'm not eating it, it's the leftover that I may get to in the end. So we're going to be doing that today. And I will say, it's going to get very heated, and there's going to probably be a lot of people not happy with some of the things I'm going to say. But you know what? That's going to come with these tiers, because they're very divisive, and not everybody's going to like it. But you know what? I'm fine with that. Okay, I did kind of pre-select one just to find one. I think this one will suffice for right now, but I think I might do another one, because there's another one I saw that was more different ones, like more like candy, like sweet candy. So oh no, we'll go with this, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so here are our selections. First Gone, which is pretty much S tier, just best. Like, these are the first to go. A, which is, hey, this is really good. B is, it's fine, it's pretty good, it's just not in that tier. Last Gone is just, it's like I said, it's the one that I save for last, because it's not like, oh, I'm savoring it. It's more like, hey, it was left over, so I'll get to it. Straight into the trash is just, I'm not eating this at all. I'm not wasting my time on this. And the last one is just, I didn't eat these. I never eaten these, so I can't speak on it. Okay, so I don't know where to start. It's gonna be kind of tough. I can start off really easy, or I can go really hard. You know what? I'm gonna start off really easy with the easy one right now. Automatically, without a shred of doubt, Reese's First Gone. If I get Reese's, it's game over. Reese's Cups are the candy for me. Just perfect. This perfect. You get your 2 cups. Perfect serving size. It had its own little cup on there, so you don't really get your hands dirty. It's the perfect candy. It's like it was made for me. Like, oh wow, my hands don't get messy. Like, eat a chocolate bar sometimes. Take that wrapper off. Your hands are all, oh, I got the chocolate on it. Reese's Cup. Oh, I got the little cup. It's got the little thing. I can just go boom, boom. It's a no-brainer. It's 2 things that work amazing together. Okay. So, you know, we have to have that yin and yang. So we have to go really good, and we have to go really bad. So, I'm sorry to say, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to get this out of the way right now, so we can just start off. Candy corn, straight into the trash. I do not mince my words. Candy corn is trash. Now, I have not had candy corn in quite some time. You know what? I try to give candy corn a try. I've tried it as a kid. I would get it every Halloween, because they would always just throw it in my bag. And I'd always try, like, maybe this is the year I'm gonna like it. And it's never happened. The last time I tried it was like 3-4 years ago, and it was the same thing. Maybe, okay, I'm older now. Maybe I will find something I didn't find as a kid. And it's still the same. I'm just like I'm just biting into it. I'm just like, oh no, it's just like, it's not hidden right now. And maybe it's because I'm going straight candy corn. Maybe I need to go for more of the flavored ones. Maybe that's when I can like understand like the hype for candy corn. But I will say for me, candy corn is just, it is a no-go. It is the first usually to enter my bag, and it's the last to go. So, yeah, I had to get that out of the way. Candy corn. Oh. Okay. Some of these I gotta like zoom in, because some of them I'm like, what are they? Like, wait, is that? Hey, what is that? Is that gum? Oh, you know what? Gum, if I get gum, that's usually like, that's almost straight in the trash. I don't know if it's just me. I like gum. I don't have it too much these days, but I never liked getting gum on Halloween. I was just like, what a waste. And I guess I'll say last gum, but I was never like oh, sick gum. It's like, what are you, a dentist? Like, get that out of here. Okay, where else to go? So these are kind of, some of this stuff's kind of weird because I've never gotten like roll-ups. Like, no one's ever been like, here's a fruit roll-up. But I guess it depends on your area. Okay, I know one easily. Come on, like candy apple or caramel apple, good. But a regular, just straight ass apple, like, no thank you. Like, I really don't want that, because you know what that means? When you get an apple in your bag, it takes up so much space. You lose like candy in your bags. You gotta take a bigger bag. That mistake happened to me once though, because I had a brown paper bag and I had the candy, like, I'd say it was like this much. I was doing pretty good. And then this lady's like, here you go, and she dropped this huge apple into the bag, almost broke it, and it took up so much space that I lost like, I'd say a good 25% of my candy bag. It's like, thank God I had an extra bag on me, because like that lady ruined my night. She like, because when I would put candy in that bag afterwards, they had to like put it over the apple. Like I'm still mad about it. Like, don't give apples out. Like, if we're gonna do that, do like the little bags they have, like sliced apples. Don't put this whole thing in there. Like come on. I'm still not over it. That was like in the early 2000s, and I'm still remembering it. Lady, I know where you live. I'm not far. Nah, she was probably nice. Alright. Continuing on. I don't know what Mambo, so I'm gonna put this in the I don't know. I'm probably gonna put a few of the I don't knows in here, just Fireball, oh, hold on, okay, before I get to that, straight in the trash. I've had that happen too. Someone put a toothbrush in my, like, these dentists gotta stop. Like, honestly, that's the thing I never got when, like, you'd see people put toothbrushes in, like, Halloween. Like, we don't want the kid to hurt their teeth or, like, to get them cavities. Like, you know, if you're a dentist, wouldn't it be smart to give them like a lot of candy? Because then that gives you more business. Like, isn't your thing to have more people come in? It's like like, see, if I was a dentist, I'd be like, hey, come to my house, I have king size candy bars for all the kids. It's like, no, bring me more business. See, I'd put a king size candy bar in their bag and put a dentist card, like, hey, your teeth are gonna get jacked up, but you know where to come after you're done. So they're not thinking smart. They need me on their team. I'll be getting dentist business. Okay, so I think we should start actually getting some legit ones. But that toothbrush one, just like, getting horror flashbacks here. Okay, Kitkat, that easily. First gone. Kitkats are great. Amazing jingle. Great candy. I still get it from time to time, like very regularly. Hershey's milk chocolate. I'm just gonna put all the ones that are just first gone. Easily Hershey's, like, just classic. You can't go wrong with Hershey's. Just mainline Hershey's. Same for M&Ms. Like, these are the Halloween tradition. You get any of these, you're set. Okay, Crunch. I really do like Crunch bars, but I would say they're more in an A, because I feel like with these, they have like more of a thick consistency. Crunch bars are really thin. It's like biting into like a thin crust pizza for me. They're good, but they're just not in that same level. And 100 gram, these are actually candies. I never had a lot as a kid. I always got them Halloween, but I was always like, I don't know. And they're actually surprisingly really good. I was kind of dumb. I should have actually gave them a try. They actually were quite well. Okay, I'm getting out of chocolate now, so let's move over to like actual like sweet candy. Easily, Nerds, first gone. Like without a doubt, Nerds, classic. You can't go wrong with those. Airheads, any of them. If I got the green apple and that blue raspberry, it was game over. Like I still love some Airheads. And I think I saw these little Jolly Ranchers. Like those Jolly Ranchers, just perfect. Don't think there's been a single year when I went trick-or-treating as a kid that I didn't get those. They're like the tradition, like you should expect to have them, and they were always the first gone for me. Those and the other chocolates that are on there. Like I just went for them just like that. Reese's Pieces, surprisingly, B. I'm not a big fan of Reese's Pieces. Honestly, it could kind of go in the last gone, because I never was a big fan of them. I know people are like, but they're like M&Ms for Reese's, but I felt like just something was off. I feel like the peanut butter inside the little M&M chocolate shell doesn't work as well. Cause you get a little too much peanut butter and not enough chocolate. It's like the ratio is off. Whereas with a regular Reese's cup, the ratio is perfect. It's 50-50. They're all working in conjunction. Where with the Reese's Pieces, it's like 75 peanut butter, 25 chocolate. Maybe that's just me, but that's always how I felt it's been. Okay, Pixie Stix. I did get these. These were pretty good, but I would always hate Pixie Stix sometimes, because like sometimes getting them open sucked. Or like you screw up and you like cut it in half wrong and it spills over. But they were pretty good. If they put a lot of them in my bag, I was just like this, just like, wait, actually, let me not do that. Okay, I'm gonna blur what I just did out, because I'm not trying to give anybody ammo for me holding my mouth open and like pouring things in, because that's not a good look at all. Snickers. It took me a while to actually like get on the Snickers train. Snickers are legit. I always didn't eat them for a while. I thought like I don't like the nuts, and I finally had them. Like I'd say, like when I finally had a Snickers bar for real was like maybe 2002, 2003, and I was just like, oh, this is actually pretty great. And I came to love Snickers. They're good. They were a mainstay for me. Okay, Dots. These ones. Last gone. I've never been too big on Dots. Like, I haven't had the Dots in so many years. Like, I feel like I never would go to the store and be like, oh, let me get some Dots. It was always, well, I got them from Halloween's, I'll eat them. That was always it. It was never, I never would just go out of my way and buy them. Like, I can't even remember what they taste like. Like, that's how long it's been. So, I don't know. I'm about to try some Dots. You know, it's, Halloween's, not till like next week at the time of this recording. I have time to get candy. Cause there ain't trick-or-treating this year. So I was gonna get it for myself. I might have to do a GWC tries it to some of these Halloween candies. Alright. The Necco Wafers, these little coins. First gone. I love those. They have a very sentimental thing for me. And they're great. I can never find them much these days, but if I do find them, I always make it a mission of mine to pick them up. They're great little candies, and just the fact that you can just wrap it, you can just like wrap it up, put it away. It's like it's perfect for storing. Like you know, it's easy to store those, but like, and same for nerds. Nerds, like they're in a little box, you can just go like boom, and then you're good. Like when it comes to like a Kitkat, there's not really much you can do. I can't take a Kitkat and take like a brick off, then like put it in my back pocket, because then I sit down on it, or like it gets too hot back there, and it's like it's gonna be a little mess. Okay, Hubba Bubba, kind of in the same category as Last Gone, because I was never just like, oh yeah, gum. It was always just like, I guess. I think I saw some more gum in there too. Man, I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, I didn't even see Twix. You're noticing. I hope you're noticing a trend. Like, there's a lot of first gones in there, but like these are all like top tier chocolate. That's why it's so hard. Like my lists aren't very like stacked where it's like, oh man, A has a lot or this, but there's a lot of first gones for me when it came to Halloween, and still to this day for Halloween. Like if I do get candy, like if there's like a bowl of candy, there's still the hierarchy of stuff that will like be gone like last. Like legit. In my living room, we have a bowl of just some random candy, and there is like a last gone section in the bowl right now because there's like candy I'm not going to, which is funny. And speaking of the candy that's in that bowl, Milk Duds. I've never been a Milk Duds fan. I do not like Milk Duds. They were never the ones I was like, They weren't even last gone, because at least with these, I got to them. I was never like, Milk Duds. I can't wait to get to those. Just, ugh. Butterfinger. I love Butterfingers. Wait, where'd I put it at? Wait, where? Oh, here it is. I love Butterfingers. I'm gonna go realistically A. It's really good. I think it's changed a little bit, but like at least taste wise, but you know, it's still a good candy. Three Musketeers, I used to really enjoy them. I would say realistically they're a B though. Like they're still really good, but I don't think they're on the same category as these. Like I definitely did get to the Three Musketeers, but these were always the ones that came up first. Okay. The Runts, okay, the Runts are really good. They're the Wonka candy, all great. They had nerds. They had like the Nerds rope. That would have easily been in a high category, but I don't see it. All right. No, I'm gonna go Gushers. I didn't really get Gushers that much, but if I'm just speaking, if I got Gushers, they're an A. Like fruit Gushers are still pretty good. They still throw down. And you know, I've been dreading this one. Is that? Oh, that's cookies and. You know, I will say Last Gone, but white chocolate, I cannot stand white chocolate. Like, I don't like it at all. I've tried, like, white chocolate and different things, and I just can't do it. For fairness, I'm going to put it in Last Gone, but in my heart, it's right here. I've just never been a fan of white chocolate. I've tried it in many occasions, but I don't know what it is. I've been more of a milk chocolate person. Like it's good that they don't have dark chocolate, because if it was like dark chocolate stuff, it would have easily gone in straight into the trash. Okay, speaking of straight into the trash, I don't like mint. I don't like mint candy like that. Like if it's like any kind of thing like that, especially York peppermint, like the chocolate and peppermint mix, I think is awful. I can't stand peppermint chocolate anything, or just peppermint and something else. Like when people are like, man, the Shamrock Shake at McDonald's, oh, I can't wait. I'm just like, I can't wait for it to be out of the store. I just do. I love peppermint. Don't get me wrong. I love peppermint. Peppermint's great on its own. Like I can tell with peppermint right now, and it's great. But if I took a chocolate bar and ate that too, I just don't like that mixture. Just like peppermint ice cream. Just like, get that out of there. If you like it, cool. But for me, like, if you love peppermint, then come to my house. Because if I have any of these things, I'm not going to them. So maybe this list is actually pretty good because it's going to show people, hey, if I have this candy in my house, I know I'm going to get a lot of them because I'll just throw them to you. I'll just like, hey, take it out. I don't want it. Okay, lemon head. Really good. I've got some lemon heads earlier this year. They still hold up pretty well. They're a good B. They're nice. Caramel apple pops. These were last gone for me. I didn't hate them because like when it did get to like the green apple part, that was really good. I honestly didn't like the caramel part, which is funny. Some people probably it was the opposite, but it was good. It was just always one I saved for last. Twizzlers. I do love me some Twizzlers. I haven't had them in a good bit. I'll probably go B. These and red vines, like for some reason I'm like allergic to red vines. The last time I had it, I had like a really bad allergy attack. So I haven't had red vines in like man, like 3-4 years, which has been kind of sad. So those are unfortunately out. All right, Tootsie Pop. You know what I'm gonna say? Last gone for me, cause the first I do like them. Like when you first lick into them, like I do like it, but when you get to that center part, it kind of sucks. Like I've never been big on it when it got to that point. I was always just like, and then when it got to the end, I was just like, okay, I don't need to bite into this. Like I would never like bite into one. Like in the commercials where the owl's like biting into it, like ugh, I ain't trying to do that. It's gross. Speaking of gross, those are just, it's like, at least these have the candy part. These are just the nasty part. Those are fucking nasty. I would never eat those. Or these either. You know how I feel about chocolate and mint. Whoppers. Speaking of... Okay, now the list is starting to get a little stacked on the bottom. There's a yin and yang going on between the best and the worst. But honestly, looking at some of the rest, I still feel like there's gonna be a few more in that straight in the trash, just looking. But I'm gonna space it out so that we don't have just all the trash now. We gotta save some trash for later. Peanut M&Ms. I don't have them that often. They're the last gone for me. They're not bad, but they're not my favorite M&Ms. Like I would go regular M&Ms and the peanut butter M&Ms. Then I'd put the peanut ones last. But they're not bad. I just don't go for them all that often. Warhead. This was definitely after my time. I never got Warheads as a kid trick-or-treating, but I had Warheads like the first time probably when I was in like high school. Like they're pretty good. They're definitely like one I can't have like all the time though. Like they can really jack you up if you have like too many. But they're really good. You know what? Let's go Milky Way. You know what? Milky Way, I gotta go. I'm gonna go B on it. I'm gonna go B. It's pretty good. It's a good mid-tier candy. It's a good like just chocolate caramel mix. I feel the better one for me is Twix. Though I feel like the consistency is better on Twix than is on Milky Way. But they're like two different kind of like chocolate and just like how it's done. But they're both still good. No, it took me so long. Hershey's Kisses. You know what? Even though it's still Hershey's chocolate, I'm gonna go A, and it's for such a like really dumb reason. I don't like the packaging on the Hershey's Kisses. Sometimes they get annoying. Cause I had a lot of times like growing up where I'd open it up and it'd accidentally fall out. Cause I just tried to open it up too fast. Or I try and pull that little top part off and like a little piece, like that little like cone part of the chocolate like broke off with this. Like I just never liked like how much work you had to do for opening up the Hershey's Kisses. Like with a Hershey bar, you rip it, you turn to the side, and you're like, okay, you're eating it. Hershey's Kiss, you gotta go like, all right, only 50 more to go. You gotta like keep working at it. It's like I don't like that. It's such a whiny reason to go down a grade. It's the same chocolate as this, but because I have to do extra work, it's an A. But you know what? It is what it is. Fun Dip. It was good, but I'll go B for fairness. They're not bad, but I just never got to them as much. Laffy Taffy. It is in here easily. I would always go for Laffy Taffy. It's a classic, just candy. And speaking of another classic that's got to go in here, Sweet Tarts. Like I said, it's getting pretty stacked. I was very particular on my candy there, but like there's a lot of high tier stuff there that I would get to. Ring Pops, these were cool. I did like the Ring Pops. Now the only thing with Ring Pops, I haven't had them in a long time. But because I feel like, you know, as a kid, Ring Pops are cool because you can have like a little Thanos thing going on where you have like all your fingers with Ring Pops and you're just like, I got them all. But like as an adult, you have a Ring Pop on, you know, you don't look good. It's not a good look if I'm an adult and I'm just like walking my Ring Pop and just like people are gonna be looking at me just like, what's that? What's that guy sucking on his finger? Like, what a weirdo. Like, I have to like get Ring Pops in secret. Like that doesn't sound fun. I gotta be in my room in a corner just like good candy, but I just can't do it anymore. It's not a good look. Fireball. The thing is, I feel like I've had this before, but it's been so long I can't remember. So I'm gonna put it in I don't know just because I can't remember. Okay, these are the Tootsie Rolls that were like actually flavored. These were like last gone. There were some pretty good ones in there, but they were definitely like ones I saved till the end. Zero, I've never heard of. I don't know what that is. These lifesaver. These were kind of last gone too. Like they weren't bad, but done too great. Skittles, tradition, but they're always a Halloween, like they're Halloween tradition. You always see them. But I'd probably go A. Skittles are good, but they're always ones like I do save. Kind of they go a little lower in the pecking order for me. Starburst. These got to go in first gone. And really, it also depends on the flavors too. Like, don't even get me started. There's a Starburst tier list. Because I already know the red one, the yellow, and if they do have it, the blue are in the top tier. And I'm gonna make a lot of people sad. The pink Starburst for me is the worst one. I can eat it, but it's always the one I'm just like, oh, it's the pink ones that are left. Like, if they had all the individual Starburst flavors, the pink one would be in last gone. It's like, I'm just throwing out all of the takes. People are gonna be like, oh, I can't believe what you said about the pink Starburst. It was like, I said what I said. Raisinets. I don't even have to say that, question that one. Swedish Fish, I got them from time to time, but they're last gone. I never really dug them that much. These I always got, and I never had them. I would just never eat them for some reason. I don't know why. I got them like almost every year, like, but I never got to them. Like by the time like I got to the bottom of the bag, it was like it'd been a few weeks, so like I just threw it out. So I don't know. Sour Patch Kids. That's a good A. I do like Sour Patch Kids. They're nice. Heath Bar. It's a last gone. It's pretty good. There's like a little dessert that I've made with this. That goes pretty well, but on its own, I'm not the biggest Heath Bar fan. Ooh, it's coming down to the end now. Let's get some easy ones. Fruit roll-up. Like I said, I've never seen this. I've never gotten fruit roll-ups in Halloween. They're a good B. They're nice. The blow pops. These were the ones I preferred getting. Like if it was like between blow pops or like Tootsie Pops, I would rather get the blow pops. Gummy Bears. It's a good B. Good mid tier. If it was sour, it'd probably go into an A. Baby Ruth. Last gone for me. I've never been a big Baby Ruth fan, honestly. I don't know what it is. Almond Joy. Straight into the trash. I can't do it. I don't know. It's just never been one for me. What's this way? Oh, the Payday Bar. Yeah. Okay, so Werther's original. These are like the little caramel ones. These are kind of last gone for me. I never really got to them. It was kind of the same situation as the Heath Bar, where they were like the last, like they're at the end and just like, oh yeah, they're in there, and then I'd forget about them. We're getting down to the end now. Hot tamales. I would get them, but I never ate them. Mike and Ike, last to go. They're okay, like I guess. Good and Plenty, never had. I've seen them a bunch, but I've never picked one up. Mr. Good Bar. Wait, what was in the Good Bar? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I had a Mr. Good Bar. I'm actually like look it up right now. Like, peanuts and chocolate. Okay, I do remember then. You know what? I will be safe. I'll just say I'll put it in I don't know, because I've not had it in such a long time that I can't put it in a list. So I'm gonna put it here. I have had it, but it's been a really long time. This one I don't think I've had, so I'm gonna put in here. Charleston Chew I've never had. And Sugar Daddy. What is that? I've never had that. And then I think, okay, the Smarties and Toblerone. Smarties I have had. These are good B's. I do like Smarties. They're great. Toblerone. I finally had my first Toblerone not that long ago. They're pretty good. They're pretty alright. And you know what? With that, here is the tier list. It is done. This is the Halloween candy tier list. It's finally finished. And you know what? Now looking at it compared to the beginning, it's actually a pretty stacked list. There's like, it's pretty even with the trash and like the last gone. Like it's pretty nice. Like, and also I don't see anything too egregious in here. It all seems pretty fair. Okay, maybe not this to some people, but we'll leave it at that. Well, today's actually been a little longer than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, it's candy. I'll be through it in like 5 minutes. It's been like a whole it's been a whole episode of Game of Thrones talking about candy. Like that's a way to start my morning off. Talk about candy for more than 40 minutes long. But you know what? This'll be the close for this then. I hope you enjoyed watching me talk about Halloween candy. And who knows, there might be some more Halloween candy related stuff coming within the next week. You'll just have to wait and see. So that's going to be it from me here. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'm John, GWC, and I will scare you later. That was really corny. That was actually really bad. Ooh.